Well, happy Thanksgiving. I worked on the rudder, the rudder drawing a little bit, but I threw it out. So I'm going to wait till I get the top and bottom blocks on it. My nose block, I put some spackle on it. We're going to reshape it a little bit. And I'll do that tonight. And I dug out my wood I'm going to use for the top and bottom. This is 4.5 pound. This is metric. It's not quite 16th, and it's not 3/32. There's the caliper. It is, so I don't know what metric size this would be. Now here's one that's 6250. I'll guarantee it. Actually, it's less. It's 50 thousandths. This one here is 70 thousandths. So it's got to be metric. But this is all 4.5 pound wood. So this is what we're going to make the top and bottom out of. But I need to work on getting my mold buck ready to go. I doubt this will be an hour-long video today, but it's the holidays. I hope the holidays is finding you well. Yo. Put the tackle on this early this morning. I think what I need to do is harden this up with Z-epoxy. A lot to do to build a model airplane. I need to make a new back half because this is not going to have a turtle deck on it. This is strictly the nose. So the wood that I have is 36 inches long, but the fuselage is 40, almost 48 inches. So I'm going to have to join it in the center either way. So the trick is we're going to do a mold, probably a mold to here. Let me get a canopy. Now this is a 9, but this is a. Now we might use this. This is a World War II canopy. I could paint a frame on this then. Yep. This canopy here would be I mean, that's a 9. Yeah. 10, 11, 12. I got a 9. This is a 10 and an 11. Let's get an 11 and see how far back. So we got a 9, a 10, and an 11. I got a 12 hanging in there too, if necessary. I think this is probably going to be about right. But let's see, because I want the back raised up slightly. This is going to go onto the back, so the canopy is going to be leaning at an angle. We're starting to get pretty wide when you get into the 11s and 12s. I mean, I can cut them. The World War II canopy has a flat front, but this one is rounded. I think this is going to be at the 10. I'll put these back. We went last night, just quick trip for some candy bars. About had sticker shock. A 25-cent candy bar is now $3.69. Shit. You know, the sad thing, everybody's, whining about it. That price is never going to go down. Greed. Once you get it there, it's never going down. For those who were alive during the 60s, that candy bar was 10 cents. Coca-Cola was 5 cents for a bottle of Coke. Then they started charging a penny for deposit on the bottle, 6 cents. And I thought it was the end of the world. I got to 15 cents. Wow. It's going to be $5 a bottle here shortly. So what the solution is, nobody buy them. I'm going to quit buying that shit. If everybody stopped buying them, the prices would go down. Gas prices are swirling up right now. They want to get some shit started. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching these videos and for all the support you give Stunhanger throughout the year. I'm thankful for that. Like I say, this probably won't be too long a video. We'll just get the skins ready to mold here. Get this mold buck fixed and get the skins ready to mold. I didn't even know if anybody'd be watching tonight. Hey, Wayne, I got a guy messaging me on Stunhanger about building an airplane for him. He lives in Indiana. Read the note. You must call me on the phone. I want to know what I'm getting into and for how much. Because I hope you don't expect me to do it for nothing, because I don't, that ain't happening. And yes, I can build it because I can build anything. I think I'm gonna Z-epoxy this and harden it up, or at least white glue. I think we'll go back to this rib right here. Looking much better. Anybody building a Thunderbolt, if they'd like to buy my Thunderbolt molds, those are for sale. The Thunderbolt books, top and bottom. I have it both ways, Razorback or Bubble. They took me quite a while to make. They won't be cheap, but I'll sell them because I'm not going to build any more of those. I just can't make them light enough for my liking. Okay, so about the right length too. See? So if I stop it here, I only need to build a buck. That's how long? I could have swore I had it. I do have it plotted out here. Yep, that'll do it. So if I stop it here, I can have it right here, and I can have it leaning up like that. So I'll have it 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. I don't think I can use this turtle deck book. No, we'll make another buck. We'll make another one. Actually cut this down some. Oh, that's why this is 5/64 wood. This is not 16th. That's all right. We'll use the lightest we got of this. So I need 2, 4, 6 pieces out of this. I think it's already graded and weighed. So 64th is going to be a 32nd too wide. We can sand that down. No problem. Okay, check what we got here. It's not weighed and not graded. Crap. So we got to go through that rigmarole. Happy Thanksgiving, Fred. $13. Oh, it is weighed. 13. Yeah, but I can't read it. 14. This is 15. Nope, 14. I guess it depends on what scale I'm using. Yeah, we'll just go with that. We got 14 here. I don't want to have to weigh each one of these. 14 here. 12. There's a good one. That's a 12. This is a 13. This is 14. This is a 13. It's a 15. 15. Come on, need 6 pieces, 12 or less. It says 12, but let's measure. 13. 15. 14. This is 14. I wonder why it's got that on there. 4.8 pound wood. 4.6. 4.8. $13. Actually, it says 10 in one spot. 4 pound. Yeah, 13. 13. It says 13. 13. 13. 14. 13. 13. Okay, so we have quite a selection of 13 gram 5/64 to choose from. Let me see what that weighs in poundage, because we got a couple 12s in there too. Let's see here. Density calculator. We'll say 13. 1, 3. 36, 4, 5. It's 5:30 seconds. 5:30 seconds. Is it 5:32 or 5/64 or what? It's 5/64. 5/64. I'm gonna say that's awful good. 2-pound wood. 64. The 13-gram ones are 4.4 pound wood. So that's a decent weight. So these pieces here we're going to need 6. Or what? Wait a minute. Maybe I only need 5. 4 or 5. I don't know. Hey, Brent. Happy Thanksgiving. Okay, we have wood that's exactly 4 inches wide. And we have a mold on the nose that needs 4 inches wide. So we need 2. Oh, no, we need 1 piece cut in half for the nose. So that's 1 piece. We'll have to pick 1 out for that. And 2 pieces for the back half. So it's 3. 3 and 2 is 5. We'll need 5 pieces total. Plus there's a little scrappage. So to our fuselage, we're going to add, take this off, put it in mode. We got 2.2 plus the fuselage, 770. So I should be within my 9-ounce range on the fuselage, because it won't take all that wood plus the cowl and the plywood for that. Yep, I should be in my 9-ounce allotment. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. All right, so we know we need 5 pieces of wood. We need to pick the best, straightest grain for this. This is straight. That's A grain. That's kind of got a little off to it. That's really straight. That's a little off. It's straight, but it's got a weird color in it, so it's probably got some hard spot in it. So that's the back. This is good here. 2 more. Come on, 2 more good ones. This has got an odd piece of grain in it too. It's got a hard spot in it. Damn. This is good. So I need 2 of the best out of this pile. two of the best out of this pile. Well, let's look at the weight and see which ones are the lightest. 13, 13, 13. Yeah, they're all in the 13 grammage range. 13, 13. So the weights don't matter. So I just have to see the best grain. What I say, I need two more. Oh, one more. Takes 5. So I need one more. I guess that's going to do it. And we'll put these back for another build somewhere else. This is a complete wing here. Normally I would use 16th because I want to glue two pieces of 16th together and make an 1/8 of an inch. But I don't have any 16th, so I'm going to have to glue two 5/64s together and sand a 32nd off. Which won't be hard. Because it's 4-pound wood, you know, it ain't like it's crap wood. I probably could have got away with building that complete wing out of it. I used 3/32 on my wing. Okay. These are 21s. Yeah, I could have made it even lighter. Oh well. All right. So now we want to do what? I want to take the best grain one to go around this nose piece, which is going to be the 13. Choice between that one? No, this one's better. Lots better. Okay, so we need to cut this in half. Or we can cut it in, we'll cut it to the right length. Make it a little long. Make it a little long. Come on, where's the knife, Bill? I see one. I think it's going to be time for a new blade on this scalpel, though. So by the time I get the nose block molded, it's going to weigh, what comes off of this will be put back on and glue. It will weigh 10 grams, maybe less. That'll be good. Okay. I'll get this laid out, and then we'll call it a day. So we want to make this a little long. So we'll hang over by, so it's 2. Let's see, it's 1, 2, it's 2.5. So 1.25 inches each side. Okay, then 4 inches back, it's 3.5. Half of 3.5. So it's 1 3/4. Then 12 inches back, I bet it's 4 inches. Yep. 4 inches. I had my steam box set up, I could just throw this in the steam box, but I'm going to have to go to the bathtub. So we're not going to get to this tonight. So I'm not going to run my steam box for these little pieces. And tomorrow I'm going to be making the back half of the mold buck. I need to get over to Lowe's and buy a 4x8 sheet of insulation, 2-inch insulation. And I'm sure that $6 piece is probably $40. Yep, they're going to price their way right out of us doing anything. Because I ain't buying no $25 glow plugs. It's already ridiculous what they want for fuel. At least some of the guys making it, you know. Well, you can get it reasonable at Rich's Brew. By the way, that I haven't got around to it yet, but I'm supposed to be doing Rich's Brew website. I'm going to host it on Stunhanger so you can order off of there without a big problem. Because whoever he had design his website didn't know what the hell they were doing. There's just not enough time in the day for me to do everything. I've got a bathroom remodel job I need to do. Yep, I need to wet this up. I might. Let's see, that is wood. That has alcohol in it, I think. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah, that worked. That worked well. What did I make this solution for? You don't know. Now, you wonder how you're going to get it to go around a compound curve on the nose. Well, you gotta relieve it. You know what? I need these marks on this side so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I'm hungry. Better eat soon here. I'm starving Marvin. Can you elaborate on the pine cuts? Yeah, when you pull this down, you're trying to get it to lay flat. Well, there's going to be extra wood there, so you just relieve it. And then on the back side, you glue 2/10 carbon fiber. Okay, so now I'm going to take it back off here because I don't want to glue it to the buck. I'm going to tack it. Of course it doesn't work. Aggravating. Now I just tack them. I don't normally put the carbon veil on them until after they've been set. And after the mold, it's dried on the mold. And this is something that just takes a little practice. I mean, you're not going to mold a perfect piece the first time. Well, maybe you will, but I didn't. I learned how to do this on my Thunderbolt. And buddy, them were some big time compound curves. Okay, so they're just tacked. They're not really glued, and I put it, this will all be covered with carbon fiber, but along those strips to hold them together. That's after it dries in the mold. Now, if I'd be good to go if I wasn't gluing a second sheet over the top of it. So I need to try to figure out how much bigger I need to make this, which is probably going to be the whole sheet because we're going to cut some off. Yep, I'm going to have to glue some extra pieces on this, on the outside of this. Normally I soak these in the tub or run them in the steam box. But I got to tell you, this is a solution of alcohol and water. It seems to have relieved the lignin pretty good. So what I'm going to do while I'm making this other up is I'm going to wrap this because we're done with this video in 4 minutes. I still need to eat. I haven't had my Thanksgiving dinner yet. But after dinner tonight, before I go to bed, I will have this other piece cut and glued on here so it can be drying overnight. We'll make the mold ducts for the back half tomorrow. Let me ask you this. How many of you guys watch me during the day? I mean, if nobody's watching, it ain't worth doing. I know there's a few guys. And if you found this channel by some reason you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe, because we're being suppressed or whatever. Please consider joining and becoming, consider becoming a paid member. That helps me get this stuff out to you. I got to be able to get stuff to make content for you. It's kind of an expensive endeavor to do this stuff. Maybe we'll see how good this is in one piece. Maybe it'll be light enough in one piece. I know it'll be light enough. Maybe it'll be sturdy enough in one piece. I'll know here after dinner. Well, I'm cutting the other piece to put on it. If I don't know, that nose is a pretty important place to have some strength. I think I'll just go ahead and do the 2 layers and love it, because that's where people handle your airplane. Whatever it is she's making, it smells good. All right. We're on our way a little bit farther. If I'd have been thinking about it, I'd have had this I'd have had all the stuff prepped for this. We could have got a little farther. I wasn't thinking about it. Now, these bandages don't quite pull it down tight enough. So what I do is I take a tape and put it on, tighten the crap out of it so it's all the way down on the foam, on the buck. And I'll set this in front of the heater. And I suspect that after dinner, this will be dry, because I didn't soak it in the bathtub. I just sprayed it with the bottle. We'll see how that works. But I do know when I put the second skin on, when it's soaked with that white glue on it, that Tight Bond 3, that when it dries, it's staying there. So we'll probably do that. Alrighty, like, subscribe, and share. Grab yourself a t-shirt. Go to the Teespring store and grab a stun hanger tee, or maybe you're interested in a set of plans for my Viper. Let me know. Alrighty, we'll see you tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.